In this video, I'm going to talk with you about pain, body, and relationships. This is a little bit complex, but I'll give you an overview today in terms of some of the aspects and how they work, and it'll give you an idea. So in future videos, I'm going to be talking more about that in more detail and so on. So if you're interested, just stay tuned. So, for you to decide whether you should bother listening to me or not, who I am, my background is a couple and family therapist and trained traditionally, and I've got 50 years experience in the helping field. Working with traditional Western stuff has proven for me not to be enough because most of the people that I work with have high vibration, spiritual stuff. Many believe in past lives and etc. So I have to talk with you more broadly than just the traditional perspective, but that's useful too. So you think in terms of family of origin. Let's start with that a little bit. So you got beat up, you got neglected, you got sexually abused, or whatever it might be. You went through a fairly hard time or very hard time. So the pain body of the other people over there, so your parents or your neighbor, your sibling, they dump their energy on you. They dump their stuff on you. So we carry the energy of our abuser. And I've worked quite a bit with sexual abuse, for example, as a helper, transformer, healer, and I haven't seen anybody. There might be some here and there that I haven't seen or I don't remember, but looking at it as you carry the energy of the person who treated you badly, whether it's abuse from childhood or you as an adolescent, you in relationships later on, people dumped on you their stuff. And guess what happens too? We dump some of our energy on them. So there's an energy flow that happens. So dumping our energy is kind of a label because it's an automatic. It's not that I put it on you consciously. It's we have no clue what goes on energetically, except we see the other guy treats us badly and you're a bad guy you're just like my mom. That kind of stuff. So the you're just like my mom thing, it's interesting because there's a replication that happens. So if you saw mom as being a horrible person, and then other people treat you the same way, they're horrible persons, and the other guy's a horrible person, and so on. There's a replication. There's some stuff in my energy and in my belief system in relating to past lives and etc. that I keep replicating. So, and the same dance happens energetically, and the other guy has their own stuff, and they dump on us energetically without being conscious of it. And so they end up seeing us as the bad guy. And this is part of how, this is multifaceted. This is partly how the brain works, and this is partly how the dance of relationship works as well. And it's partly the dance of the universe too. One of the aspects is, as I see things, so they are, right? So then we end up manifesting things. But it's more complex than that. There's so many different aspects and balls in the air in relation to this. But if you think in terms of belief systems and you work on beliefs, or you think in terms of trauma and you work on that, unresolved trauma, if you think in terms of the other guy's a bad guy, my true beloved over there, my twin flame or soulmate or, a quantum relationship, it's a bad guy, they don't care for me. I'm unworthy of love. They're unworthy. They're just a narcissist, and using various labels. And I'm just a sensitive person. As soon as I label the other guy as being negative, as soon as I label myself as being negative, or relationships as being negative, or they're just like my mom and she was negative, part of what we're doing is we're replicating, we're lowering the vibration, and we get stuck in lower energies. So there's a variety of things that we can do to help transmute and go to higher and higher levels in terms of relationships overall, in terms of our relationship with our true beloved, although the other person has free will, of course. They have choice in terms of whether they, if you're separated, whether they reconnect or whatever. But we transmute the various energies, and then we have the capacity. We are higher love. We are more fully unconditional love, more and more so, as we learn how to transmute pain body issues in terms of relationships, which also relate to pain body within me. And I can also do some things. You can also do some things to help transmute the energies in the other guy, because they have free will, but you help clear the clutter, so there's greater potential, or for you to move on to another relationship, to whatever you prefer. If you're interested in hearing more about this perspective in terms of how to transmute and so on, hit the button below, and more videos to come. As I mentioned, my name is Rémi, and we'll see you soon. You take care.